Hey everyone, this is Hive here, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna inspect this hive that has a colony that me and my colleague beekeepers from Tel-Aviv have removed from a tree in Dubnov garden, and I've checked it about 3 weeks ago, and I would like to see how it's doing. Maybe it's swarmed, if everyone is healthy. As you can see, the fields are blooming. It looks wonderful. I'm here in the Oasis of Peace village, where our project, the honey path, is located in. And our apiary is developing very well. We have 8 hives so far, and the students will be happy to return from the coronavirus vacation, sort of, into a very happy and very abundant apiary. So let's use a little bit of smoke. Even though this area is blooming very nicely and there are lots of varieties of flowers, the development is here a little bit slow. First, because we've had a pretty cold winter, and second, because in this area there are many beekeepers, so there is a huge competition for food and resources by the bees. So the bees take their time. That's why we planted so many trees around, but they're gonna be relevant in about a year or two. Okay. As you can see, this comb is not really populated with bees, which is a little bit concerning. I want them to build more, I want them to expand, I want to put a second floor, but I just can't. They are developing as expected. But the basic that I want to see is that we have eggs, brood. We got some in here. It looks a bit strange. And I don't see any eggs. Very similar in here. I want to quickly skip this one. The bees are a bit feisty. Okay, so more brood in here. I don't see any eggs. Yes, it's nectar. It's mostly nectar. No eggs, a little bit of brood. some brood in here. The queen is here. That's great. Come on, queen. Do your duty. Let's roll it over. I hope. I wonder how old is this queen. It seemed when we removed the colony that it had more brood, and I don't think this colony swarmed, but maybe I'm mistaken. Most chances that it didn't swarm. And as you can see now, I'm following the queen, and I don't see that she is laying eggs. She's just going there. Maybe she's hungry or something. I don't know. Come on, girl. Nope. Okay, there you go. Have fun, dear queen. Let's go and see the other combs. Hopefully they are more they are filled with brood, because I want this colony to develop. This colony is very, very important for me. Yeah, so in here the situation is a bit better. We see some more brood. But again, I don't see eggs. Maybe I should be in front of the sun. It helps a little bit. Yeah, I can see some eggs. That's good. I can see some eggs. It's wonderful. But where is the larvae? Show me some larvae. Let's see the other side. Some brood, as you can see, cocoons. I don't see eggs on this side. Again, I'll go in front of the sun to see. No. No, no eggs in here. In here I can see some larvae, which is good. It's a healthy development, and the rhythm of the egg laying is good, because I can see that there are eggs. In here there are eggs. There is larvae. Of course we see the brood. When I mean brood, in this case I mean cocoons. Cocoons that are already kept with wax. It's probably hard for you to see the eggs because this is a very dark comb. but I'm happy with what I see. I don't see any signs of brood diseases, hopefully not. Oh, I can see some pollen in here. Oh, I like the pollen's colors, it's very nice. But I think that in here, if the pollen is here, that's the end of the brood, which is very unfortunate, because at this time I would expect the bees will have more brood. The queen will lay more eggs, and you can see there are at least 4 combs which are full. Now, if they are filled with nectar, my question is, why do the bees not eating it? I can see some brood in here. Very nice. So we have a pollen block, kind of, which is weird. It's a little bit unusual. And I don't see any sign of queen cells. But I think the queen, as we've seen it, went to lay on the other side. But in here I see some eggs. That means that she laid in here in the past 3 days. So maybe there is hope for this colony. Maybe they had kind of a shock, or I don't know, some viruses attacked this colony, or they couldn't reach to enough sources of nectar and pollen. And I see there are many drones in here, which is very nice to see. I like the drones, even though they're a little bit like parasites, but if the bees want them, then I want them. And again, a lot of larvae. No sign of any disease. Oh, I see a queen cell. I see a queen cell. I can't really know yet whether if it's a cup or an actual queen cell. I don't see any egg inside. And one bee is annoyed with me, so I'll let it go. We've had enough. Don't have some smoke. Try without smoke. So now they do have some stores of nectar, which is good. They start to store, but they don't want to expand so much. Well, we have to respect their will. Yes, a lot of brood in here. That's a good one. I'm gonna take this rubber away. Great, great, great. Eggs, larvae, cocoons, and some brood nectar stored in the drone cells. Wonderful. Bigger cells, more nectar for our lovely colony. Yes, in here more brood, more nectar. Annoyed bees, which is, I respect that. No queen cells. And I think that's enough. I've seen enough, more than enough even. I'll let the bees go back and reventilate the colony into the desired temperature, because I've ruined it now. And I don't think I'll inspect it for a while. I trust them, they know what's best for them. And they're gonna do a great job. Alright, I hope you've had a good time. Thank you for being with me. Goodbye.